Now, what I'm going to do now is start with the world, this world as we know it, this solid real world as we know it, and then reduce it to pure consciousness. Magic trick, huh? In 7 steps. In 7 steps. And in these 7 steps is like a tour of Indian philosophy. Like 3,000 or 4,000 years of Indian philosophy. But 7 steps, sweeping tour of Indian philosophy. Starting with the world as it is, and then ending up with pure consciousness. Which pure consciousness? Which you discovered yesterday and day before yesterday. The seer of everything. And for this, of course, I take no credit. I don't take credit for almost anything that I say, except the jokes and the some of those jokes at least. This, what I'm going to say now, the 7-step thing, it was, I heard it from the present Shankaracharya of Puri, His Holiness Nishchalananda Saraswati. He just mentioned it casually in a speech in 1 sentence. So I'm expanding on that 1 sentence. To really expand on it 1 sentence would be a full course on Indian philosophy. All right, so 7 stages. Start here, end up with pure consciousness. I'll give the Sanskrit words he used and then translate and explain. He says, first, step 1, Jagat. Jagat means world. This world. I and this world. Step 1. Step 2, this Jagat, this world, is nothing but Pancha Bhuta Vilasa, the play of 5 elements. You know, the old cosmology of space and air and fire and water and earth. It's something, it's not just Vedanta. I think most ancient civilizations shared it. So 5 elements. This universe which we are experiencing and this body, they are all, and the mind also in Sankhyan cosmology, is made of 5 elements. In modern terms, this universe is something that no physicist would object to. What he is saying is this universe is a play of matter and energy. A play of matter and energy. A play of 5 elements. Pancha Bhuta Vilasa. Play of 5 elements. An expansion of 5 elements. In fact, the name for the world, the name for the universe in Sanskrit and in many Indian languages is Prapancha. Is Prapancha. Prapancha means, Pancha means 5. Prapancha means the 5 in detail, the 5 in expansion. The universe is an expansion of the 5 elements. Prapancha. In Hindi and number of most Indian languages, we have the word prapanch. It often means the world, it often means life, it often means samsara, it also means all the problems of samsara, problems of life. Funny story. In the Himalayas, there are places which are so cold that except a few monks, nobody stays there in winter. Remember, there's no heating there. So, in those places, when it comes time to shut down everything, the temples and the monasteries, the few hermits who will stay back in winter, they are given provisions. Something that will see them through winter. Basic stuff. Rice and dal, and nowadays they give kerosene and a stove. Earlier they used to give, some amount of oil and firewood and stuff like that. So this monk these monks were given a brick of jaggery. Good, is that the correct word? Jaggery? A brick of jaggery. To last them for 6 months. Each one got a brick of jaggery. With other things. And so happily they came back to their cots and their cottages to prepare for winter. And this monk comes back with his stuff, and including the brick of jaggery. And he thinks, this is nice. Let me, in Hindi and English, it's Hindi and Sanskrit, Hindi actually, not Sanskrit. It's called good. Good. Let me taste a little bit of it. So he opens the package and he breaks it a little bit and he tastes it. Oh, nice. Then he packs it up, ties it, and you have to tie it to the ceiling because otherwise the mice will get at it. True story. I remember when I was in the mountains and in the cottage like that, every day I had a tug of war with a mouse over my soap. I don't know why mice like soap. I had a piece of soap which I kept near the washroom. which was outside the cottage. This is very basic. Now every day I would find the soap is gone. And I knew where it was. There was a mouse who would drag the soap to its hole, and the whole soap was too big to drag into its hole, so it would get stuck at the hole. And there are little mice teeth marks on that. And I would go and snatch the soap back, and you could see its beady little eyes glaring at me from the hole. And next day the soap would be gone again. So he ties the thing and suspends it from the ceiling and goes to sleep. He blows out the lamp and goes to sleep. And then he feels maybe a little bite more would be nice. So he gets up and lights the lamp, and then he unties it and unpacks it and takes a couple of more bites. And it's very nice. And he ties it up and suspends from the ceiling, then blows out the lamp and goes back to sleep. And a little later, just a little more maybe. Anyway, next day in the morning, his friend comes and he says, there's no jaggery. And he says, what happened to the good? What happened to the jaggery? The whole brick of it. And then he says, his friend, the monk, said, this works best in Hindi. I'll tell you in Hindi and translate. Oh, wo prapanch ko mita diya. I erased the universe. Prapancha means that one. Made of 5 elements. I wiped it out. Now, it's not a joke it's a very monkish kind of joke. Because remember, the whole project of the monks is they're trying to go escape or get liberated from the prapancha. So what is this prapancha? It's pancha bhuta vilasa, the play of 5 elements. That's stage 2. But what are these 5 elements? And those who know Vedanta, they are all being projected, what we said, by Maya, by the projecting power of Maya. So it's the play of Maya, Maya vilasa. But Maya is just the power of consciousness. Your consciousness, Maya is just the power of consciousness. If it's the play of Maya, that must be the play of consciousness. So, the 4th stage is Chidvilasa. It is the play of consciousness. Chidvilasa, the Sanskrit word. But what is the play of consciousness? Does consciousness play? And it's just a way of speaking. Look at our own consciousness. Is it playing? Is it running around kicking a ball in a soccer field? No. Football field, sorry. This is an American influence. We all Indians also call it football, but if you stay in America, slowly you begin to change. In a football field, is consciousness running around? No. Consciousness doesn't play. Consciousness doesn't do anything. It just shines. Just look, just check, nose, check into the consciousness. Is it playing? No. It's just aware. So, it's not a play of consciousness. That's not logically correct. It is called Chidvivarta. It is an appearance in consciousness. An appearance in consciousness. Think about it. All our life can be described in this phrase, appearance in consciousness. Whatever has happened to you in life, whatever is happening now, whatever can happen possibly in the future, all of it would be only appearance in consciousness. True or not? You don't even have to be a Vedantin to say yes to that. Anybody has to say yes to that. That's what life is. Appearances in consciousness. So the universe, the world, is an appearance in consciousness. In Sanskrit, Chid Vivarta. There's a slight twist of the words. Appearance in consciousness, refine a little bit. Appearance of consciousness. And then, that which appears in something else must be pervaded by the something else. So the 6th stage is Chinmaya, pervaded by consciousness. If it is appearing in consciousness, it must be pervaded by consciousness. If the objects in the dream, the places and people in the dream are appearing in you, the dreaming mind, then it must be pervaded by the dreaming mind. There itself the dreaming mind must be there. So the universe is pervaded by consciousness. Sanskrit word Chinmaya. But what kind of pervasion? The 2 kinds of pervasion. One is, the tent was dark. We switched on the light, and the light has now pervaded the tent. But the tent existed without the light. Or the shrine was there, and then you lit a candle, lit an incense stick, and the smell of the fragrance of incense pervades the shrine. Well, the shrine was there, and the fragrance came and pervaded it. Is it like that? Is there a universe, and consciousness comes and sort of like Incense pervades the universe. No. Not like that. Then like what? Like water pervades the wave. Like clay pervades the clay pot. When I say clay pervades the clay pot, what I simply mean is the clay pot is nothing but clay. It's clay on the top, it's clay on the bottom, it's clay on the inside, it's clay on the outside. It's clay through and through. This universe pervaded by consciousness, it's not like consciousness spreading around the universe. It's consciousness through and through. The Sanskrit word for that is chinmatra, consciousness only. Chinmatra, consciousness only. Magic. We started with the universe. Here we are. Consciousness only. Let me repeat the 7 stages. 7-stage reduction. Sanskrit word, jagat. English translation, world. 2nd stage. Panchabhuta vilasa. Play of 5 elements. 3rd. Maya vilasa. Play of Maya. 4th. Chid vilasa. Play of consciousness. 5th. Chid vivarta. Appearance of consciousness. Consciousness appears as the world. 6th. Chinmaya. Pervaded by consciousness. 7th. Chinmatra. Consciousness only. Use the dream example to understand the 7-stage reduction. So in the dream, we will think that we don't know we are dreaming. And we think it's a real world. There are real people, and there's a real carpet, and there are real trees and sky and earth out there. So somebody comes and teaches us dream Vedanta in the dream. A master comes and teaches us and says, in 7 stages, I'm going to show you everything here is nothing but you. How? Well, let's start. Here is the world, Jagat. But what world? Dream world. 2nd, this dream world is made of 5 elements. Okay? 3rd, but these 5 elements are the part of the projection of the dreaming mind. But the projecting power of the dreaming mind is not separate from the dreamer. 4th stage, play of the dreamer. Play of the dreaming mind, play of the dreamer. But the dreamer doesn't play. The dreamer just dreams. Dreamer just, chidvivarta. The dream appears in the dreamer. 6th stage, whatever is dreamt is pervaded by you, the dreamer. You're there everywhere in this. 7th stage, it's not that there is a dream world and then you go around the world and pervade, be sticky in that world. No, it is just you, the dreamer, while still dreaming. So that's what this thing is, that you, the witness consciousness, you are the world you experience. Thanks to the projecting power of Maya. We don't know it, thanks to, or no thanks, to the veiling power of Maya. This is Atman is Brahman.
Become Swami Vivekananda's messenger. Share the video with 3 of your friends.